Today I'm going to talk about the relationships of seafarers and how to keep your partner happy. This is one of the most critical topics because there is only this other better half that you have, and you are going out to sea. If you're sailing with your wife as an officer, then it is good, but then that goody only lasts for 2 years till you don't have kids or your wife doesn't get fed up of sailing. So I'm going to give you some tips on how to keep your partner happy. Number one tip is always ensure that you have the right partner. Now, how do you ensure you have the right partner? Maybe it's too late to ensure that, but if you are still understanding your partner, then understand that what language does she speak. I don't mean Telugu and Tamil and Punjabi. I mean that there is everybody who has a different way of expressing their love. If you do not know the details on this, then you can come into my community and I'll tell you more about it. But what happens is we sometimes speak different languages. I may want to show my love by doing things for you, while you may feel love only by receiving a gift from me. Now, if I do not give you gifts and you do not do things for me, I will feel unloved and you will feel unloved. And this can be a very critical matter, especially in people who are in distant relationships. So coming to my second point, that if you are a seafarer and you are in a distant relationship, obviously that there are things maybe your partner needs in a distance relationship, which if those things are not satisfied, and I'm not talking about sex here, I'm talking about other things in life. If your partner is not feeling loved by you being in a distant relationship, then you will start having these gaps coming in between the both of you, and there will be unloved feeling by you and there will be unloved feeling by her, and it will result in the growing unsaid conflicts between the two of you. Number 3 is make sure you keep your partner and your wife financially stable, because when you go out to sea and your wife is running the entire show here, she cannot have a dearth of money. Although you may be making good money, but maybe the salaries are delayed, maybe some other issues, or maybe your bank accounts are not joint and you're having a lot of issues with the issuance of checks. Today, of course, there are credit cards and there are debit cards and things can be moved a little faster, and online transfers are much easier. But ensure that your wife never gets that feeling that financially she's little tight. Now, some people may want to knowingly keep their wives little financially tight. I am not going to get into that kind of a discussion here, because you can have your personal reasons for doing that. Maybe your wife is having a habit of overspending and she knows it, and she has that OCD issue of just overspending, and you're trying to keep things under control. But trust with finances is something I suggest you have it, because if you start with lack of trust, you will get lack of trust and you will get mistrust. If you start with trust, you will get trust. But it's an individual decision. If you need some more advice, you can always call me and talk to me. Number 4 reason is always be happy yourself. If you, as the man of the house and as the rock of the house, you are not humorous, you're not fun, you're not exciting, you come back from the ship, be happy, take your family out, go make trips and do things and spend money. What are you earning for, man? Go spend your money, enjoy your money. There is no tomorrow. Okay, keep certain money for saving, and that is a different topic on how you do that, but you keep a good 30% of your money for enjoyment in today's date. आज ही है, कल मर जाएगा, क्या करेगा उसके बाद? So take that enjoyment out and the juice out of the day then and there, and keep your family happy and your partner happy, and you'll enjoy your life. Number 5 is, if all of this doesn't make your wife and your partner happy, then send her to a counselor or a coach, because you cannot keep her happy. Now, this is one secret which you will learn down the line, that somewhere we all are responsible for our own happiness, and so is your partner. So each individual is responsible for their own happiness. If I have to struggle to make my partner happy, then there is something wrong, and my partner needs to work on her own happiness. I don't mean to cut people off and not take responsibility for the other one's happiness, but there's only so much you can do. Uske baad things are not in your control, because you cannot drain yourself with that. And if you are somebody who is genuinely struggling with something like this, then there are the details below. You can book a call and we can talk about it. The call is free, 30 minutes, call me. Otherwise, these are the tips I can give you for keeping your partner happy. Most of them will work, and for when it doesn't work, God help you.